So just made it here to the Killing Fields Memorial. Really interesting journey coming over. Where I'm staying, you can tell is near probably what seems to be the main road in Phnom Penh. It has these huge buildings, golden kind of gates in the style that you might expect to find in Southeast Asia and Thailand. And around there's a lot of new buildings. Now, I was speaking to my tuk-tuk driver last night who said that one of the people that they're a little bit distrustful coming over are the Chinese, because usually they're behind these big developments. That's a double-edged sword, because although that will bring jobs and wealth, a lot of this investment is foreign investment. That means your money that you're earning in Cambodia is going out of the country, so really it doesn't benefit the actual country. And then coming as we got further out, you see a lot more of the poverty going around, and so it's quite an interesting journey to go from these really gaudy, wealthy buildings to really rural, poor places. Now, the Killing Fields where we've come today, as the Khmer Rouge took over, they wanted to mimic the Great Leap Forward that you might see in Maoist China, and so what they did is they forced everybody out from the cities into agricultural rural areas because they wanted Cambodia to become self-sufficient. Any protest to that was met with quite brutal execution. They also went after anybody who they saw as a threat intellectually, so teachers, people with glasses. They were taken, marched to places like this on the outskirts of Phnom Penh and all over, and shot in mass graves. I'm going to see if I can do some filming around here. Obviously I want to be very respectful to the area. So I'm just listening to the gentleman who is a victim of the regime, and at this site he's just told me that 20,000 people were killed, and this is one site of many, and out of his family 4 of his brothers and sisters didn't return, and he still has no idea where they were. Now, this ties in with something which I was also thinking as I was getting the journey over here. The Khmer Rouge killed over a quarter of the population of Cambodia, their own people, in just 3 or 4 years, ended in 1979. What I've noticed as we're going down the streets, there's a huge absence of older people. So if you were a 10-year-old child in 1979, and it's now 2019, what, you'd be like 50 years old, 60 years old, something like that. And there was one older woman, she looked about 70 or 80. And you've got to think that every old person must have a story or journey to say. A quarter of the population, only 40 years ago, was massacred. Something which struck me was the speed of how this happened. So the Khmer Rouge came into Phnom Penh, seen as heroes after American overspill bombing from Vietnam, and within 48 hours had closed any schools, places of worship, entertainment. Within 3 days had totally emptied the cities and sent people to the communes, the farms, the forced labour. It's amazing, in a horrific way. So this looks like an ordinary palm tree, and it is, but the man just said that on these palm trees, the edges of the fins here, you can see, are so hard and sharp that they were used to cut throats, in some cases, of the people being executed. Just come from the Killing Fields to SE21, which is a school used as a horrendous torture camp, interrogation centre and detention centre for anybody who was suspected of any revolutionary or counter-revolutionary activity against the Khmer Rouge. Just been reflecting on the way back, and it's amazing some of the small details which stick with you. that teachers were the first people to be taken, even though the leaders of the Khmer Rouge were teachers and organised teaching unions before coming to power, that you could be taken to this school and then onto the killing fields and executed for the crime of having soft hands, because that showed that you were a city dweller rather than a farmer. I'm going to go around here. There's a choice you have to make here, is what to film and what to not film. So I'm not filming everything I see, I'm trying to find appropriate moments. The audio tour at the Killing Fields was incredible, and I've got one on here, so I'd well recommend getting them for like $1 or something. So, well worth doing. We're doing what Kevin really wants to do. I wanted to come to Cambodia to learn about the history and the killing fields. Kevin wanted to come to Cambodia because he heard you could fire a rocket launcher off the cow, which is true, but we've decided not to go for the cow, which is a decision I think is great. So we drove maybe 2 hours and we've arrived in this valley, and Kevin's going to make himself feel really manly, shooting off a rocket.
I feel like a scared little girl right now, to be honest.
Definitely get the feeling that we could die very quickly.
Yeah, nobody will ever see this video.
Have you got any last words?
Jesus! Fuck! Fuck me, man! It's huge! How do you feel?
Stop the video. We were already having one of the weirdest days that we'd ever had. And then suddenly, the chief in charge gets up, goes to his van where he's cleared away all the guns, pulls out a rifle and says, "Come with us." We go down to the range and he says, "No hit, 1 beer." From this moment, the day goes from weird to full-on surreal. Remember, don't tell Tiffany.
Welcome to the most surreal day of our lives.
Let's go, big nuts.
Wait, what is he firing at?
Gas can.
Alright, yeah, fair enough. Good stuff. Yeah, good shit. Most interview, man. You fucking killed it.
Sir.
Yeah.
Hey.
You were absolutely destroying it right there. Yeah.
They're good together.
We're gonna see if Tom can follow your act right now.
Hard. Nowhere. Nowhere.
No dice.
One can.
Said, yeah. There you go. See it off there, pal.
Oh, yeah!
See you later.
You got it. Yeah, well,
Not hate beer.
no!
You hit it? Oh, just casually handing off the bullets.
No hit beer. Hit no beer.
No hit, one beer. Well, no hit, one beer. Yeah.
Fucking got that.
The one I had.
A returning champion comes for another.
Is that anywhere near it?
I don't know, nowhere near. Hey, dog.
No, but it was when I shot
You're
it.
the fucking man. You're killing it. The drunkest guy ever is like the best guy at this game.
Yeah!
No.
No? No? I thought you got it. I thought you got it. I thought you got it. Me.
I like it.
Now it's only about 8 o'clock and man, it feels a lot later and things starting to get a little bit blurry. We got driven from the gun range to a place maybe 20 minutes ago in total countryside. They said it was a KTV, which our Chinese viewers will know is like karaoke bar, right? And we were worried that we were going to be taken to the Chinese development KTV, but what's happened now is that we just came to a place with beers, a bit of food, there's some fucking dogs with beautiful puppies around, and they've just got the like Cambodian music going on, and we're just drinking, having loads of fun. I was hoping I could like see some stars, but it seems pretty overcast. But middle of the countryside, a little bit of an adventure. We actually don't have any accommodation for tonight yet, and we don't know what's going to happen. Sometimes you just have to choose life, so that's what we're doing. Okay, so it's now about 10:30, and this day just keeps getting weirder. The guy said, oh, we're on our way back to Phnom Penh. We'd even booked a hostel in Pol Pot, and there were just 4 of us left. The guy said, we'd make a quick stop. I wanna get some beers. I wanna sing some songs and go to KTV. And man, we've come here, and they are just trying to play us with girls. Kevin is loving it, and beers. I always ask how much it's going to be. He said it's no more than $50, right? And for me, like, the guys have been giving us beers all day, right? So $50 for like 12-hour session is fine for me. We keep trying to play as with girls. Kevin's loving it. I'm feeling a bit awkward. But we're just having a sing-song and stuff. We definitely thought we were going to get murdered this time because there's just 4 of us. But it seems to be good, man. We're enjoying the Cambodian hospitality. They're great people. They're lovely people. Like I say, it is a little bit awkward. But if anything from today, you just learn to say yes and you just trust it. And if you die, you die. You know, that's how it works. Don't tell Tiffany. Okay, so it's finally 1:30 and we're on the way home. Crazy day, crazy evening, drinking with the locals is always best to do, and just shows you to say that you always say yes. Kevin, if you could do one word to describe today, what would it be? Dangerous. Yeah, the brother's not wrong.
Hey guys, it's your boy Tommy here at home in Shanghai. Thanks for watching our first video of the channel Don't Tell Tiffany, and we've got plenty more coming up. Already in the works is a what to do in England video from my time back with the family. And me and Tiffany have got some travels this year, including Japan for the Rugby World Cup, and the next thing I'll be doing is going to a beautiful beach resort in China called Qingdao. If you have any suggestions or some places you want us to go and make some fun videos, please drop us a line in the comments box. And if you enjoyed the video, just give us a subscribe and a thumbs up. We're a new channel, so we're really needing your support. Thanks very much.